I got to tell you, with students like Belinda and the ones you're about to meet, you know, the future looks bright, doesn't it? So we termed this last one, "The Future Demands Gear Up," because you're gonna hear from the core of Gear Up in a second, the heart of it, if you will. And I'm gonna turn over the stage now to my very good friend, Greg Evans from Seeds Training. Wow, that's pretty good. Seeds Training has been with us in delivering this for a number of years, and you know, what you see in a second in videos and the presentation, these are endless days and endless nights for sure, so we really appreciate you.
You guys ready? I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having us, and thank you for the support of these students that you provide year-round. When Ranjit and the NCCEP team came to us with this year's theme, as Ranjit said early in the conference, he'd been brewing and stewing what this was going to be about for a long time. And he came to us with the idea of future-proof. How do we make young people future-proof? And as an educator, I know what he meant. And I jumped on it. I said, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's make them future-proof. I love it. It sounds so strong, so bold, right? Especially in such a challenging time, such interesting times, as we call them. And then when I shared it with people who don't know our community, I got some interesting feedback. I said, yeah, we're about to put on a program about making people future-proof. And I was interesting because I sat with my mother, who was a career educator, still to this day a famous educator in the state of Massachusetts. She started the very first after-schools program in that state, and I was her first employee. Not many benefits. And what was interesting when I shared it with my mom is that from her kind of older perspective, she had said this. She said, well, you know, look around the stuff in the world that's proof. You know, you can spill-proof a fabric. You can fire-proof building materials. She's like, you can't future-proof a kid. You're not trying to protect them from the future. And I really thought about that for a moment, and it really sunk in with me that that's not really the goal. I'm not trying to protect anybody from what's out there. But really what this shifted for us in our mindset was, we can't protect them. There are obstacles that they are going to have to go through. You all did. How many of you fell on your head a lot of times? Please don't point. So, and I'm constantly reminded of this now because I'm in my first year of fatherhood. And, yeah. And I have lost a lot of sleep and gained a lot of weight trying to child-proof my home. And the more I chase my son around, I realize I can't protect him from everything. But what I can do is prepare him. Prepare him to deal with those obstacles. Yeah. And so we can train kids to code and have the skills of the future, but we also better prepare them to care. Because the big difference out there right now is exactly that. It's the soft tissue that connects these skills of the future that are going to make the biggest difference for these young people. That when they go out there, they need to be able to demonstrate humanity as well as they demonstrate math skills. So what you're going to see today and experience today is a whole nother level of what we've ever done in the YLS. I am extremely proud of this particular group of students. It's the largest YLS we've ever had. We've got more representation. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there's one thing that's kind of inherently flawed about the YLS, and that is this. We call it the Youth Leadership Summit. And as a result, it attracts pretty much only leaders. And if you've ever had 150 leaders in a room, that's an awful lot of egos. And what was most impressive about this group, and you're going to see it, is that they elevated each other. They supported each other like no group I've ever seen before. Yeah. So you're going to see and hear some amazing things, but what I want you to know is underneath that, there's about 100 other things that you're not seeing and hearing that you should. And so I wish we could put them all up here on stage. I wish we could create videos about every single one of them. Belinda Torres is an outstanding example of what happens when a community cares, when a family cares. Yeah. And each of these students are additionally an amazing example of exactly those things. And what I really love about this week is I know they're all leaving here with a greater support system, and that support system is really you, their families, their newfound friends, and that's really what's going to help them to be future-proof. So, enough out of my mouth. You got to hear from them. They're amazing. So, the first group we're going to bring up here, we've been focusing a lot on telling our stories and sharing what it is that we are dealing with so that others may benefit from our experiences, whether they are good or challenging. And so I'd like to bring up the very first group. Put your hands together for this year's storytellers.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kaya.
I'm Deja.
Throughout our student conference, we've learned the power and importance of storytelling.
Just how storytelling is important, listening is just as important as the story itself. So we ask you if you can please hold your applause until the speakers have finished with what they have to say.
Without further ado, our storytellers.
Hi, my name is Ronzel Lee, and as many of you know, Chicago carries a very large crime rate, and sadly, I was almost a part of it. Last year, August 6th, I was shot 3 times, which almost left me without a future.
Hi, my name is Chase Walther, and in the first month of my junior year, my father committed suicide. It left me with quite an uncertain future.
My name is Dianar Benicio. I was on the edge of dropping out of high school, facing an eating disorder, fighting CPS, and questioning my future.
Hi, my name's Iris. I suffered from low self-esteem, suicidal thoughts, and I was addicted to narcotics because I was bullied due to my appearance. The saddest thing ever is that I didn't know how future Iris would deal with this later on.
Hello, my name is Tessa Chavez. I had to witness my brother coming home every day bawling after school. I had to witness my sister's suicide attempt. It not only left me wondering about my future, but for my siblings as well.
Hello, my name is Miguel Rodriguez, and about 2 years ago, I was struggling to think about the future. My dad didn't really support me because of my sexual orientation, and I didn't really have anything.
Hi, my name's Haley Mendoza, and my freshman year was one of the hardest times of my life. My mother was pregnant and abusing substances. I didn't know how this would affect my future.
Hi, my name is Jackie. I live in a poor neighborhood. My mom is single and schizophrenic, and I grew up with epilepsy, depression, and self-harm. I didn't feel worthy of having a future.
My name is Ricky. I was struck by a car and faced critical injuries, and I was unsure about my future.
I'm Austin Abbott, and I'm dyslexic, couldn't read or write for a while, and was very confused about how that was going to affect my future.
Hi, my name is Jamaja. My mother wasn't that supportive, and my dad was absent, which forced my grandmother to raise me. It got so hard sometimes, I wondered, do I even have a future?
Hello, my name is Giovanni Leo. I'm a Mexican immigrant, raised in a single-parent household in an underserved community. Statistically speaking, I should not be here. I should be addicted to drugs, incarcerated, or perhaps even dead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shen. 3.5 years ago, I came to US, and I didn't know how to speak English, and I have no friends. I thought my life was done.
Well, at first I was kind of scared because I was like, oh, like there's new people, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, when I came in, I was really excited because I really love diversity and, you know, various perspectives on how people see things.
But at the same time, I was ready for it.
So I feel like just seeing how people from a bunch of different states can come together and still share how they're different, but in all of the same ways still be similar, that's really interesting to me. When I walked into the room, it was kind of like there was a whole bunch of different personalities. There was the introverts, the extroverts, the crazy wild ones.
And I was like, so what am I gonna learn today?
Simon says, please take one step forward. If you didn't take a step forward, you're out.
I got to meet new friends, sat down, we got to talk about stuff that you wouldn't talk about with anybody else, so I had a chance to express my feelings with people I don't even know.
And it was just really cool to see how people were able to interact with one another without not even knowing that the other person existed.
What hit me the most is like people is actually telling you stuff, like their personal stuff.
And say like, you have a story, you have a story, you have a story. Let's put it together and tell it and make a difference.
I want to be a leader because like I got chose for something great. They gave me an opportunity that most kids didn't have. I have the opportunity to make a difference, and I think like it's my job to use that opportunity for those who couldn't be here today and make the change for them.
And we could be the generation to change the world, and I believe that.
To my left and my right, I have Sabrina and Haley. Haley is a transfer student that is looking to create a future for herself but has no resources. Her parents cannot help her, and she is left with an obstacle in her path. To my left, I have Sabrina. Sabrina knows her destiny. She has a solid plan. She contains information that could potentially give Haley the future that she desperately desires.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sis. I'm so confused on where to go and what to do. I want to go to college, and I have a bright future ahead of me. I know I can do it as long as I put my mind to it, but I don't know where to start or how to begin the process of applying to college and getting accepted.
Well, Haley, you know that you lost your dad at a young age. I need all the money I can get. We have to pay the rent, have a stable home. Your sister didn't go to college. She's working for McDonald's. She's very successful.
I don't know why you want to go to college so bad anyways. You'll just be paying off student loans for the rest of your life. You're not going to use that education.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Sabrina. Well, I've been thinking lately. When I was around your age, I didn't go to college, and I do not want you to go down the same path. Your senior year is coming up, so what do you plan on doing?
Well, my group advisor has actually been helping with that. She helped me fill out some scholarships, and she also told me about a college fair, and I was wondering if maybe I could go.
You definitely need to go because they can help you far more with college applications than we can.
So a couple weeks later came the big college fair. Sabrina was super excited about the chance to get new information from her Gear Up coordinator about how to prepare for college. Haley, on the other hand, was extremely nervous and had no idea what her future may hold.
Hi everyone, welcome to the college fair in Mackay. Don't forget to stop by the Gear Up booth. Hi Sabrina, this is my favorite Gear Up student, by the way. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Actually, there's this girl over there, and she looks new, and I don't know her name, and she might need help. Do you want to, go help her?
That's my job. Hi, what's your name? My name is Mrs. Garcia. How are you doing?
I'm good. My name's Haley.
Hi, Haley. I have one question for you. Are you college ready?
Actually, no, I'm really not. I don't know where to go or how to begin the process of applying to college or getting accepted. I don't know how to do any of the things I need to know. All my family has never gone to college. I'd be the first one, and I'm just so lost and confused. I really need some help.
Haley! Haley. Breathe. Okay, Haley. I will help you. Gear Up will help you. It is my job as a Gear Up coordinator to help you secure your future. Future-proofing, they call that? So, what I'm trying to say, Haley, is there are endless scholarship opportunities out there. Financial aid that can get you where you need to be, and we will help you. I promise. Familia!
Welcome to Show Me What Y'all Got Box.
Gabriela Gonzalez. Texas A&M Kingsville. Marla Gutierrez, University of Texas San Antonio. Shannon Lopez, South Texas College. Ashley Flint, University of Eastern Michigan. Ali Ahmed, Michigan State. Julianne Garcia, Texas A&M San Antonio. These are just a few of the amazing intellectual prospects that have earned and carved their futures.
Gear Up has become a necessity because more and more students are first generation. They're the first out of their entire family to go to college, the first to experience the process that is college, and all of that can seem very daunting without that Gear Up coordinator there to help mold and shape you into so that you could be your full potential.
The college process gets more and more competitive with each passing year for even the highest echelons of students. Many students end up feeling lost and at times even without hope. Gear Up allows students across the nation the opportunity to thrive in not only college, but also in their future careers.
Students of different color, race, religion want to do everything just to be enrolled in a university and follow their dreams. Believe in yourself, trust your values, and find your match.
We have all been well informed that in order to have success, you must seek and take control of your opportunities. Gear Up has not only aided us to prepare us for our future, but has treated us as family. Just when we believed there could be no assistance, no guidance, no route to see our own future, Gear Up gave us a direction and taught us things we will hold for a lifetime.
The message here is simple. Gear Up really does make a difference. It goes about changing people's lives one student at a time with passion and heart and an open mind, and of course, the willingness to give assistance. We learn here today that without Gear Up, we truly are lost. You can have a house, but not a house without a base. You can have a bridge, but not a bridge without support. In order to stand strong, you need others to help you along the way. We can be strong alone, but we can be stronger and indestructible together. Let Gear Up be your base, let Gear Up be your support, because at the end of the day, we are the future. Therefore, we need to be future-proof.
We've all been eagerly awaiting the resolutions to our friends' powerful stories.
As they confidently opened up about their stories, we ask you, as mentors, teachers, parents, peers, equal individuals, to open your hearts and minds with empathy and understanding.
Thank you. Here are our storytellers.
Remember me? I'm the guy who was shot 3 times. What hurt, yeah, the bullets hurt, but what hurt more was seeing my mom face when she seen me that way. But honestly, this situation motivated me to do better in life, which is why I'm here today. To let you guys know, don't let the problems you face in life be a roadblock from future-proof. Let it be a motivation to success.
After I lost my father, I wasn't quite sure how I was expected to get out of bed every day and go face my friends when I was broken myself. But it was through the pain that I realized that I have such a great support system, not only in my school, but across my state. And now because of this conference, I can say my support system extends across the nation. Thank you for making me future-proof.
So I was gonna drop out, but I came back a week and 3 days before graduation, thanks to my Gear Up director, Olga, who showed up to my house to drag my butt to school. If she didn't show up, I would not have graduated with honors or be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Florida and Central Washington University to major in aerospace engineering to work for NASA. My determination to pursue my dreams has made me future-proof.
Hi, I'm the girl that suffered from low self-esteem, suicidal thoughts, and an addiction. I didn't want to continue to have low self-esteem, so I changed my life around. I joined therapy, I joined Taekwondo, and I started dieting. And that made me feel more confident. And the best part is, I've been sober for about a month now. Oh wait, I got more. Thank you, thank you. But now what I realize is that it doesn't matter what other people think about me. It just matters what I think about myself, and I'm beautiful the way I am. And now for that, I'm future-proof.
Last time I talked about my siblings, my first two best friends, the people that are there for me every single day. Because of them, I'm the leader who I am. They made me see, even though every one of us has differences, we need to champion our similarities. Because no matter how low you are, you can always rise above. Because even in your darkest tunnels, you will have light. And because of that, you are future-proof. But to be future-proof, you need to decide to rise above.
As I said, my father didn't really approve of my sexual orientation, so he decided no longer to support me. But I'm so thankful for my mother. Without her, I wouldn't have found an awesome organization called Gear Up. And without their help, I wouldn't be here. I would probably be, I don't know, moping somewhere. But I am a strong believer that Gear Up makes us all future-proof.
My biggest concern at the time was if my sister was going to be okay. I wanted to be a strong person for her, even stronger than I already was. And when she was born, I couldn't have been more proud. I am here because of her and my family, and I choose to be strong for them. My family inspires me every day to be future-proof.
My mom's mental health and my own led me to believe that I was incapable of creating a future for myself. Luckily, I was able to find help in my community. Gear Up helped me reach out and find internships at places like the University of Chicago, Anna Robert Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, and even on the Student Advisory Council for the CEO of Chicago Public Schools. Woo! This fall, I will be attending St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota as an aspiring pediatric neurosurgeon and politician who will work to diminish the barrier between accessible healthcare and class. I have become future-proof.
I'm the one who was struck by a car. I persevered through my near-death experience and finished high school with a 4.0 GPA and graduated valedictorian in my class. Yeah! With my perseverance, I am future-proof.
I could barely read or write for the majority of my life. I mean, but who can spell really anyways? So I took that and I decided to not just push it aside, and I wanted to change something. And I decided to put my faith into the people around me, into my Gear Up advisors, my teachers, and now I'm future-proof.
I am the one whose grandmother had to raise her. Through all the inconsistencies in my life, I had to choose whether I was going to choose life or let life choose me. Well, I chose life because of people like my CRC, Dr. Mercer, who inspires me and motivates me to be the aspiring OBGYN attending Howard University in 2 weeks. I had to let go of my pain in order to let God's light and love shine through me and restore everything that was broken. And now I can finally say, I am future-proof.
Hello, it's me, the immigrant, the one that's supposed to be incarcerated, addicted, or just on the streets or something. But I'm not. I'm here, and I'm very grateful to be able to share a short snippet of my life with you guys. I am currently on my way to become valedictorian of my class, 4.0 weighted, unweighted GPA, 4.8 weighted GPA. And currently employed in a movie theater, so that's cool. But why am I not a statistic? Why am I not just a number? Well, I owe that to all my teachers and people that support me, wraparound services, Gear Up, everything I owe to them, and I'm extremely grateful, and that's what makes me future-proof.
I came to the U.S. with a lot of struggle, but I never gave up my life. I studied hard to make my family and the community around me proud. And here at the Gear Up conference, I found a lot of good friends. Even though I just met them for 2 days. But I felt like we are brother and sister. And I just want to tell you that never give up your life, no matter what. Because I believe that we can do it, so you also can do it too.
We just heard 13 inspiring stories from 13 beautiful people. Go ahead. All right, so this just goes to show that no matter how big or how small, everybody has some kind of adversity in their life. These were just some examples of how we were able to overcome them. Storytelling leads to a better understanding of all of the diverse perspectives, whether it be gay rights, educational issues, sexism, oh, I said that already. You get what I'm saying. So if we don't take the time to understand and dig deep to, the very depth of where our issues are, how are we going to try and make a difference? How will we fight for that? Gear Up has inspired me to think outside of my own life. Together, we are future-proof.
Imagine someone you care about. You buy them a gift. You wrap it. You call them over, and you never give it. That's like being grateful for someone and never sharing it.
I'll have a seat. Man, I took off my tie already.
Hold this in your hand. It's right there.
Are other people nervous?
Sit how you're gonna sit like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to lean back. Lean
Okay.
forward. It's better.
Cool.
Yeah, that's more you anyway.
Yeah, it probably is.
And it's just like here.
Okay.
All right. If you could say anything to him from your heart, what would you say?
If I could say anything, she's my aunt, and she's always canceling everything she has to do to be with me.
She has truly changed my whole entire life.
I just wanted to thank you for everything you do.
I'm so thankful for having you in my life. She's pretty much been my rock, and she's been my encourager.
Okay, she's my aunt, and she's pushed me a lot to do a lot of things. She always makes sure that I'm in check and that I'm doing the right things that I need to be doing. She always gives me this one care, and she doesn't care what she has to do. She's always with me.
Your guidance and optimism always keeps the whole group going, and without you, we would not be here today or anywhere close to here.
You push me to do the greatest and you make me like succeed in life.
She's taking me in like one of her own kids, and that's really great.
She always believed in me, and she didn't really have to express it. Just the way she treated me, the way she spoke to me, just made me know that I'm not as worthless as I thought I was.
After my dad died, my Gear Up coordinator, Ms. DeBlasi, got in contact with the office, and both her and Tag Guy himself were really instrumental in helping me know that the entire Gear Up community was behind me, even if I felt alone at the time.
I wanted to say thank you to Miss Amy for not giving up on me and believing in me. I appreciate what you have done for me and for always being so chill. She was the best.
I went into high school, so first of all, I'm a confident person, but I had just had so much stuff going on, and high school was like the hardest years of my life.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here at the summit. You made me fill out the whole packet like within like 2 days. So thank you for everything, and I love you so, so much, and you will always have a place in my heart.
Sometimes when I'm alone and I feel weak, she's always there for me. Someone like a guardian angel, but a little bit better.
She pretty much motivated me in times that I felt like I wanted to give up or I thought I was going to fail, and she was my motivation.
You are someone I look up to, and I couldn't imagine my life without you in it.
And I can't thank him enough.
I love her, and she's great.
Mom, I love you, and thanks for everything. I love you so much. I wouldn't change you.
How would that feel to be able to tell her that?
Really good.
I feel amazing.
Yeah, cool. Well, you just did. She's been listening, so you got to say that to her. She'll probably want to come and say hi to you real quick.
No, for real.
Your thank you, and you know that you get back.
Hi.
Appreciate each other.
Don't cry. You're welcome. Stop, you're gonna make me cry. You can't cry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll keep this on.
Made me cry.
I love you. I love you too.
If you have someone that you want to thank, start the conversation. Tell them. Be the first one to give. In the last minutes, we've laughed together. Some of you hopefully danced in your chairs together. And potentially, some of you just shared your ugly cry with each other together. That is future proof. On behalf of the YLS students, they have a message for you and your students who are not here. And we want to say thank you on behalf of everyone. That's when you can make some noise.
You saw that dance box thing they did. Consider this your box in 1 second. I want to say one thing to the parents in the room and the Gear Up educators. You all made this today. NCCEP, we serve you because you are producing students and young people like this. After this conference, let's take all of this motivation and inspiration and let's make the society we want. To all of you, have a great day. We will see you soon and stay connected. Future proof.